Hi everyone, I'm Matt the Friendly Board Gamer and welcome to another Marvel Champions Challenge. Now if this is your first time and you haven't seen these challenges before, then please check out some of the other videos, but what I'm basically trying to do is defeat every villain in the game of Marvel Champions with every hero. At the moment, the current standing of games I need to play is about 260, so I'm way behind. I'm probably never going to get it done, but I'm going to at least try. And what I'm going to show you is hopefully some fun gameplay with some interesting heroes against some interesting villains. And yes, I'm going up against Rhino with the break-in main scheme. One of the villains from the core game, probably one of the easiest, but can be a challenge at times. But as part of the challenge, I've got to defeat him with every villain, with every hero. And today, the hero that we're taking for a run is Peter Parker, aka Spider-Ham. So you have it a 2 thwart, 1 attack, 1 defense hero. He also has toon counters, which you'll hopefully see come into play shortly as we play the game. The Rhino deck, encounter deck, is already set up with the standard encounter cards and the bomb scare modular encounter set. I'll give that a shuffle so you know it's all good and shuffled proper, and he starts off with 14 health. Peter Parker, Spider-Ham, cartoony character, and playing protection with him. So you've got some protection cards in here. Please do check the show notes for the deck listing. I'll put that in there. You can build your own deck or build this deck if you want. I didn't make this. I take this from somebody else. So credit to them where credit is due. We've got some protection cards in here, and also his Spider-Ham's hero cards with some basic cards as well. So a bit of healing. Captain America as our signature hero. Organic webbing, returning the favour, thwip with our spider webbing, spider tingle, Miles Morales Spider-Man ally. We've also got Spider, the Penny Parker robot, spider suit, more Spider-Man cards, Peter Parker this time, petulant pig. Hero action, stick your tongue out at the villain attacks you, draw 3 cards. I don't think you have to actually stick your tongue out, but if you do or want to, then you can do. Cartoon physics. He is quite a fun hero to play. I'm not a big fan of the flavour text and the things you have to do in there, but some of the cards are good. So yeah, hopefully we'll see some of them in play and we'll see some interesting gameplay. So I'll give them a shuffle. What else? 12 health as our starting health with Peter Parker, and a hand size of 6. So I will draw them now and we'll get started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we get another, hopefully get another one ticked off the list. So what have we got? Downtime. Your alter ego gets +2 to recover. That's pretty good. I get +3 hit points. That's good. Swinging web pig deals 6 damage to an enemy and confuse the enemy. Fantastic. Spider-Man. Spider UK, sorry. 5 health. Look at that, 5 hit points. When Spider UK defends against an attack, deal damage to the attacking enemy equal to the number of web warrior cards you control. Spider Tingle, when you've an encounter card, deal 1 damage to web warrior character. If he's got a wing revealed, you can discard it. Exhaust Deft Focus to reduce the resource cost of the next superpower card you play this turn. So they are our cards. So what do we want to do? I think getting some of these. I think what I might do, I might come out big. Let's use this as a resource to pay for our endurance upgrade to gain 3 hit points. 3 maximum hit points, and we gain the 3 as well. So I'm on 15 health for a pig. It's pretty cool. Now, do I want Spider UK or do I want Swinging Web Pig? What do I want? Let's go with, I don't want to do something else. Do I want to do something else? 6 damage is pretty good. But that will let me get more cards out later on. That's a decent upgrade as well. I think I'm just going to go for the web pig, swinging web pig into the action. Oh, I need to flip to alter ego, to hero form. Sorry. Deal 6 damage to an enemy straight off the bat, down to 8 health. And also, you are confused, Mr. Rhino. Thank you very much. There you go. I can still thwart. I can still attack. The interesting thing with Spider-Ham as well is that anytime I take limited damage, I get a toon counter. These can be used as wild resources, and some of the cards will play into them as well. So hopefully we'll see that later on. but for the moment I'm just going to do a simple one attack down to 7. Okay, hand size of 5 in hero form. 4, 5. So what did I get? I got Silk, Cindy Moon, 1 thwart, 1 attack. After you play Silk from your hand, if you control another Web Warrior card, search the encounter deck for Treachery and discard it. Got Thwip Thwip, deal 1 damage to a Web Warrior character you control, place a total of 2 stun cards on up to 2 enemies. Petulant Pig, stick your tongue out at the villain attacks you, draw 3 cards. There's a Spider Tingo and Cartoon Physics. When your identity will take enemy to damage, discard this card, wiggle your body and prevent all but 1 of that damage. I don't think the wiggling is necessary and you will not see me wiggling on camera. Just for your info. But before we do any of that, 1 threat on the main scheme. He's going to attack me for 2. I will take the damage. 3, 4. So there we go. I get a toon counter because when I take any amount of damage, I get a toon counter. And then the encounter card is the villain, and each minion engaged with you attacks you. So I get attacked again for 2, another 4. Blinking neck. That's a lot of damage in one go. Into 7 health, but I get another toon counter. Super duper. So what shall we do? Should we get out an ally? Shall we? Let's get this upgrade maybe. I don't want the villain to attack me again. Do I? Like, I've got 7 health, that's pretty good. No, I think I'll pass on that for the moment, but I could get 3 cards though. Yeah, let's go for it. Stick your tongue out at the villain attacks you for 2. Another 4, blinking neck. So there's a 3 health in 1 turn. But I do draw 3 cards and I do get another toon counter. So 1, 2, 3. So Web of Life and Destiny. Ignore this card resource cost if you identify as a Web Warrior trait, which I do. After a Web Warrior ally leaves play, choose a player. That player draws a card. Okay. So ignore the card's cost if your identity has a word, so I can play it for free basically. And when an ally leaves play, I get to draw a card. What else did I get? I got Organic Webbing. I get +1 to thwart. I can exhaust Organic Webbing and remove 1 toon counter. Ready Spider Ham. Gain the aerial until the end of the phase. Choose to either deal 5 damage to a minion or remove 30 from a scheme. Okay, there's some good cards. That was probably worth it. I'm going to play this because I can. Ignore this card's resource cost if you identify as a Web Warrior trait, which I do. Let's get out an ally. I think I'm going to play. Let's get rid of Hogwashed, because I don't need that for the moment. So this is going to come with 2 health. So after I play Silk from my hand, if I control another Web Warrior card, which I do, I've got 2 actually, I can search the encounter deck for a Treachery card and discard it. So what shall we get rid of, I wonder? Let's have a look. Treachery guards. Treachery. Rhino attacks you. Villain schemes. Rhino heals 4 damage. You're confused. Villain attacks you. Discard an upgrade. Let's get rid of Stampede. So I don't want to be stunned. I also got 3 health. I lost a lot of health rather quickly there. But there you have it. I'm going to play this upgrade, Organic Webbing, for 2 cost. I get +1 to my thwart, so I can thwart for 3. It's easy for me to say. And I can basically remove the Toon Counter to re-ready Spider-Ham. Also gain aerial. So what shall we do? I've got let's after Spider-Man takes me. What does this do? Okay, after you make a basic move, place 1 Toon Counter Peter Parker. Okay, so I can attack for 2 basically. Not very strong, but I can. Yeah, I can exhaust him to move a Toon Counter. And ready Spider-Ham. I'll flip to my alter ego, and I'll recover for 5. There we go. I can then, after you make a basic recovery, place 1 Toon Counter on Peter Parker, so I'm back up to 3. And then basically ready everything up. There we go. Hand size of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's have a look. What have I got? I got Ham It Up. Remove 1 threat from a scheme for each Toon character. 2 Geniuses, another Swinging Web Pig, which would get 6 damage, which is good because that's pretty much all he's got left. Discard cards on top of the encounter deck until you discard a Treachery. Reveal it, deal 5 damage to the villain, and another Petulant Pig. So, 1 threat on the main scheme. Rhino is going to scheme, but because he's confused, he doesn't do anything. And then I get to draw an encounter card, which is Rhino is tough. Super duper. Okay, so let's. I think I'm going to do another recover. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My total hit points are 15, so I'm pretty much at the max now. There's a couple left, but it's probably good enough for the moment to flip to Hero Farm. Let's exhaust this to remove 1 of them. Ready Spider-Ham, and then I'm going to attack straight away to get the tough card. Let's move these down. What else can we do? We can remove 1 threat. Yep. Okay, so let's play Swinging Web Pig for 2 Genius and a Ham It Up. That deals 6 damage. Confuse the enemy again. Rhino stage 1 is down and out. Rhino stage 2 comes into play with 15 health, and also the breaking and taking side scheme, which I have not got yet. So it must be in here. Breaking and taking. Give this a shuffle. So this comes on with 3 scheme, 2 for that plus 1 for an extra 1 because I'm single player. Also gives me an extra encounter card during the villain phase. What shall we do? I need to try and get rid of that. I should have used a different card there, shouldn't I? Yeah. Let's say I didn't use Ham It Up to pay for that one with the Genius, and I used the Power of Protection. Swinging Web Pig was played. I should have kept Ham It Up. Definitely should have kept that one. So let's play Ham It Up. It's a free cost event. Remove 1 counter from a side scheme for each Toon counter. I've got 3, so that goes there. Get rid of that. Do I want to deal 5 damage to the enemy? And do I want the enemy to attack me? And I draw 3 cards. I think I'm probably going to do these. Let's go for it. Discard cards on the top of the encounter deck until you discard a Treachery. First one. There you go. Reveal it and then I deal 5 damage to the enemy. I'll do that now so I don't forget it. If Bomb Scare is in play, it is not. If Bomb Scare is not in play, it gains Surge. Forced interrupt attached to Rhino. When Rhino attacks, it gains overkill. Excess damage to an ally is dealt to basically me, and then discard this, and it's got +3 attack. So it's just coming in for a 6 attack there. Which is fine, we can do that. But now I may not want to play Petulant Pig. Do I really want the villain to attack me for 3 plus boosts and everything else? Get to draw 3 cards, but yeah, I don't think he's going to attack me anyway, isn't he? So yeah, I think I'll leave it for the moment. I'll ready up. I'll keep Silk here to absorb a bit of the damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards as my hand. I got another Swinging Web Pig, 6 damage. He's coming out. Across the Spider-Verse. Exhaust a Web Warrior card you control. Search your discard pile for a Web Warrior ally and put it into play. Then choose a player. That player may spend 3 resources of any type to repeat the ability. Huge Wooden Hammer. Spider-Ham gets +1 attack. When Spider-Ham makes a basic attack, exhaust Huge Wooden Hammer and remove 1 tomb counter. From Spider-Ham, Spider-Ham gets +2 attack for that attack and gains overkill. Cool. First, it is 1 threat on the main scheme. He's going to attack me for 6. I'm going to defend, plus a boost, 7. So, Silk disappears. This also gains overkill, so I take 6 damage. Back down to 7. Discard charge, but I do get another tomb counter. Up to 4 now. I need to spend some of these now. Then I get an encounter card. A Hydra Mercenary. 3 hit points. He's got guard, so I need to kill him before I can attack the villain. So let's play this upgrade. 2-cost upgrade for 2 resources. I get +1 attack, but when Spider-Ham makes a basic attack and exhausts Huge Wooden Hammer, so I'm going to make a basic attack on the Hydra Mercenary. I can exhaust Huge Wooden Hammer. I get +2 attack. So I'm presuming the +1 still counts there. So that's 2, 3, 4. 3 on him. Again, overkill. Down to 9. So that's that. Oh, Web Warrior. I should have triggered this when Silk went at the end of that turn. When a Web Warrior ally leaves play, choose a player. That player draws a card, so I should have an extra card as well. Okie dokie. So, +1 thwart. I can do 6 damage. Okay, don't want the villain to attack me. Oh, I'm 1 damage off, I think, killing him. But let's go with this. Let's get the villain to attack me for 3 plus boosts for 5. 3, 4, 5. But I do get to draw 3 cards. I'm hoping for 3 good ones here. 1, 2, 3. 2 thwips. Not necessarily. Okay, 2 thwips. Return the favour. Swinging Web Pig. Discard cast on top of the encounter, taking 2 discard a Treachery. Reveal it, deal 5 damage. That's risky. Very risky. Oh, but when I reveal an encounter card, deal 1 damage to a web card. Can't, yeah. So this will tie in nicely, this Spider Tingle. So when I reveal an encounter card, which I can do from here, I can deal 1 damage to a Web Warrior, i.e. myself. And if it's a Treachery card, which it is going to be, cancel it when it's revealed effects. And then discard Spider Tingle. That is a risky thing to do, but shall we do it? Shall we see what happens? So let's play this out. You can't see this, so I'll stick it up there for the moment. I'm going to pay for that with a thwip. I will then play this, return the favour. So, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck. Treachery. And 2 discard the Treachery. Reveal the Treachery. Interrupt. When you reveal an encounter card, deal 1 damage to a Web Warrior. And character you control. If that card is a treachery card, cancel its when revealed effect and discard spider sense. I'm presuming that's still classing a counter card there, but if that's not right, please do let me know in the comments. That's how I've played it before. I think it's right, but I can be wrong with these things and I have been known to be wrong in the past. But that does 5 damage to the enemy. Down to 4. Can we bash him with... Oh no, I don't have enough. Oh yes. Whew, 2 encounters to the rescue. Pay for 3. Well, I could just pay 1. Discard these. Deal 6 damage to the enemy. Boom. There you have it. Spider-Ham making mincemeat literally out of Rhino. 20 minutes or so for Spider-Ham to take him down. He's a pretty cool character. I like a lot of the things he does. I didn't quite like him at first, but I think he grows on me. I think building my own deck, or somebody else's deck, as above the pre-constructed deck, I think really helps. But there's some pretty cool cards in here. 6 damage, confusing enemies. These 2 encounters for extra resources can really help when you need to do. And yeah, he's a pretty cool character. Really like him. And another Marvel Champions Challenge in the bag. Spider-Ham taking down Rhino. Only another 230 something more to go. And then we're done. But they keep releasing content, so it's going to carry on for a long time. Be sure to check out the show notes. My social media links are in there. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, blog. Everything you can find me on, I will be on. And be sure to drop me a comment, drop me a like, hit the subscribe button if you like my content. And if you want to check about Spider-Ham or any other Marvel characters, please do so. What aspects do you play with Spider-Ham? Do you have a good deck that you want to try? If so, let me know, drop me the details and I'll give it a go and give you a shout out. So, thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a good day. Bye bye.